Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of Valhalla Vanguard in Aurora 4X. And previous episode, well, first of all we did get our first patrol up, which reminds me I should probably start building the next set of those. Because I know that we'll need quite a few of them. So, shipyard. Just gonna build another 3 of those. It's gonna take a while before they are ready, of course. But then at least we'll have enough for 2 task groups. Of those, I mean, we'll have 3 of the point defense of these Athenians and then 2 spikes on each fleet for mostly defensive purposes, but also spikes can do a little bit offensive purposes. But the fact is that they won't have all that much capabilities, not yet anyway. Maybe if we get some smaller launchers for them inside, but of course then the reload rate is going to be a bit of an issue. Right, is there anything... We don't want to retool the survey yet. We can't build more at the rowing boat yet, but that's only 2 months away. Is there any in the research? Oh, we're going to get the power boost, or reactor power boost in a few days actually. And we're gonna get the boat bay by the end of the month. Okay, seems good. Seems good. Right, so we still have a bit of a fuel shortage at the... Well, for the missiles, for example, and all that. So we did get the reactor when... Then we started on the capacity research. The fisherman has a bit low fuel, but that is okay for now. I wonder, actually, can we check? That's the latest fisherman. It should still have pretty large range. Let's see, so if we take this, we should be able to target the fisherman where it needs to be. Move, then go through Nestrons, go to Alta and the fishing fleet, move to release tractor ships, then go back through Nestrand and all that. There should be another fisherman coming out soon, I think. And Valhalla move to. There we go. That should do it. And to be fair, the rowboat does have a pretty decent thermal signature, 2000. I'm just wondering, is there anything else that we need to take care of? I don't think so. Well, we do have the low fuel, but... Actually... We can now take the tug. We can equalize fuel. Shouldn't really be an issue. There you are. So it's now 79% on both of them. We shouldn't be getting the alerts from that. Let's go on auto shows. I mean, it's actually going to go just one step. Ah, we started researching the replacement battalion now. Right, so we'll put in the hangar deck cube up after that. Because I do want to get that one. And then of course the combat drop module company is going to be something that we will need for our boarding parties. Surely completed on Zhatelier. Okay. Ship constructed. We got 2 more whalers. A little bit of fuel shortage. Not just a little bit. Oh, and the whalers... they have barely any fuel. That is a problem. Because that is going to be pausing the game all the time. Right, so the shipyard. First of all, we'll probably detach that one. Or just detach both of them. We'll probably place these to the whaler fleet over here, because we just need to get more stuff in there, and these can move in there independently. Sure enough, it's going to take a few moments for them to reach there, but I'm pretty sure that they will be able to do that. Now, if we equalize fuel, they only have 1%, but I mean, considering how big their capacity is, it's not really all that bad. Just gonna quickly check to make sure that, so that was whaler 2's. So this one, it still has a pretty long range. I mean, it has pretty good engines, so I suppose that's fine. So it should be able to reach the fleet there. So whaler fleet, so I'm just going to move to and join. Sure enough, it might take a while, and it will probably pause every now and then. Yeah, I know, we've got a little bit low fuel. And we got another research done. We got the magazine ejection system. We started on the magazine feed system efficiency 85%, so that's good. We're going to make a bit bigger magazines for the same hull size. Let's have a look. So the oh, we're going to get another research lab soon. We'll probably put that for the construction and production, just to get the research efficiency up a little bit quicker. So is there anything else queued up for the missile? Yeah, there's the warhead at least. That seems to be the only one right now. So why don't we add in the even smaller size? Queue up that one. The agility wouldn't be a bad one actually either. And the ejection system is fairly cheap. Well, we'll see. And do we have the power and propulsion? We might want to add in a few more things there. Now, to be fair, if we were to increase the... We do have the fuel efficiency, or the engine power over there somewhere queued up, I'm pretty sure. Minimum engine power, 0.3. Now, if we were to take the max engine power times 2, that might be useful. At the same time, getting the better fuel consumption rate might not be a bad one either, because we are running out of fuel. But I think I will queue up this one. We haven't designed any reactors yet, since we haven't had a need, but I mean, making those should not take very long. We may need to turn the auto turns off, because it's not going to be able to do that anyway. And I know we're still down to 1.4% fuel, but I mean, for a fuel harvester, that's still plenty. Also, I'm gonna have to make sure that the whaler 2 is a tanker. I shouldn't be complaining about the lack of fuel, I think. Because it realizes that, oh, I have plenty. There we go, so it's not complaining about that anymore. Has, oh, the governor on one of the mining colonies that we have over here has resigned, or retired rather. So just get someone a mining bonus. Not great options available right now, but that's okay, I suppose. Right, was it? Oh, right, we did get the jump drives for the missile destroyers now. So we'll add those in here to the design. I believe it is this one. And what I might do is, first of all, I'm gonna put in the T2 in front of that name real quick. So that I know that it's the tier 2 ones that we currently have. That's not the place that I was supposed to go to. Right, so both of these will only have the deployment time of 4 months, but honestly that should be enough for some smaller patrols. Now let's add in the jump drive, or did we already added it? Never mind. Still got a tiny bit of extra room. I'm not gonna add in more fuel because I've said so that both of these have the exact same well, mostly exact same range, or at least the same amount of fuel, the same amount of engine. So once we add in a little bit extra to spike, right, I wonder, is there enough room for another launcher? There would be enough room for one anti-missile launcher. That would bring, or give us a little bit extra protection. On the other hand, okay, we do have 5 engineering spaces, but we could add in one more, I think. That would put us exactly 200 hull size, which is probably not terrible. I mean, let's have a look. So the annual failure rate is 133%. I mean, these are mostly not going to be out for too long, so it's not too bad. And Athean had 160%, so Spike actually has a lower one. Let's try though, if we take that one away and add in another anti-missile launcher, that would also put us pretty close, well, basically 200. On the other hand, more weaponry is always more weaponry. So let's figure out the stuff here. So the dummy missiles are size 3. They are as fast as our anti-missile missiles, which for anti-missile missiles are not actually all that quick, but with the technology that I had available, they could be worse, but they're not probably the optimal. And since I'm recording this a bit ahead of time, so I have no idea what the feedback from viewers has been so far when I designed those. But yeah, let's I don't know, let's start with like 6 size 6 missiles, and we'll add in maybe 5 dummies. We'll go with 6 dummies actually. Then size 3 anti-ship missiles will add in 10, maybe 20. And we'll add in... that would be 10 salvos right now. That... we add in a little bit more. And we're going to add in maybe a bit more of these. Capacity available, so we can make this work. We'll add in a few more of these bigger ones. Right, so 42 anti-missile missiles per ship. Again, it's not huge, but we can make a magazine or collier, whatever it's called, as well later on, that will carry more missiles for these. Then 27 size 3 plus 6 dummy missiles and 10 size 10. I think that is a decent weaponry. Again, just keeping in mind that it's not that big. Oh, and I did design a fighter already. It doesn't have the messin weaponry quite yet. I have done it placeholder design. And the deployment time might be a bit long, actually. The fuel, don't worry about that, that's just a placeholder tank there. We have not gotten the messin cannon yet. I don't remember, but basically this is going to be the messin fighter, just disabling enemy components inside there, basically trying to cripple the vehicles enough so that the boarding parties can then get there safely and take over the ships. But yeah, let's have a look at that. Do we have the messin cannon queued up or anything? We do. Just getting the spinal mount first, which, to be fair, is not a terrible idea. Right, we still got plenty of asteroid mining modules. Well, actually not all that many. We could build more, well, more whalers at least is certainly a good idea. Let's make sure that we build the whaler 2s instead of whaler 1s. So, 2 more of these. And we could start building another fisherman. On the other hand, I could just wait for more asteroid mining modules to be built and then start building another one. Yeah, we need 2 more asteroid mining modules right now. Hold on, but we did set up the spike ready already. Or ready to be built, I think. Just double checking that there's nothing missing. So we got the missile active sensor. Then we got the ship active sensor. Again, the 64 million kilometer range might not be enough for the precursors, but it will certainly be enough to spot the, or at least I hope that is enough for spotting the NPRs. And it has some thermal sensors and EM detection sensors. It has 4 layers of armor. Deployment time is 4. The range is exactly the same as on Athens, so that's good. Then 1 big missile launcher, 2 mid-size and 3 small ones. Got 1 magazine. Then fire control for the anti-missile missiles and 2 for the missiles. So 1 for the big ones and 1 for the smaller ones, for example. Yeah, I think it's okay. Because the annual failure rate is the same 160 as ATN has. Which is not great, but at the same time, as I've said, this is not meant to be out that long in total, so I think it will be okay. Now we just need to make sure that we get the ship construction rate high enough. Okay. Or the capacity in the shipyard, but that ship construction rate is also part of that, which is queued up after the research rate, because we do need to get the research rate up. I mean, we got it up once, so we're not on the flat 200 what you start with, but still it could be a lot better. And now that we've got 30 research facilities, that's going to be, let's see, over 1,000 or 1,200 base research extra. And since we are using dedicated or like the specializations correctly, that should be quite a bit more in extra research points per year. Right, so that's going to take a while before it's completed. When do we get the... So now it's in April when we get the construction rate. I think it was late April before we added that extra lab for that. Anything else that we'll be getting? We'll get the replacement battalion in March. Speaking of which, we are producing one construction brigade already, and we are building, actually we're not building the ground force training center quite yet. But it is queued up there, we'll get that eventually. We'll get another military academy soon. Ah, the whaler has completed order, so now the... Let's have a look at the whaling fleet in Humir. It has 14? No, 12. 12 whalers. The fuel production is 8 million per year. It has 2.9 million liters of fuel, which is not all that much, all things considered. It could have 144. Alright, let's get to the top of the day. Or to the midnight, I suppose. Now, how is the colony in Njord looking? The population is increasing, that's for sure. Still got plenty of available workers. We got the 10 factories and 14 mines. We do have the mass driver, and now we have... The stockpile is growing. Also, this one... Well, it's not gonna have a huge amount of minerals for long, but it is producing them quickly, which is good. Then we can move it over here, for example, or here. I've looked through some of the asteroids to mine through that have plenty of minerals, or different minerals, and good accessibilities, and decent quantities as well. But I mean, in Alta there are quite a few asteroids available for mining. About 30 or something. Mostly around the B star. But yeah, not gonna run out of stuff to do for the fishing fleet. But now that we got... Hold on, the Dark is bringing in the next fisherman there. That means that there's gonna be 5, so they can then carry the mass driver with them whenever they move, which is gonna be good. Once they mine through the minerals, or at least mine through enough of the minerals that we don't need to worry about the asteroid anymore. Okay, overhaul for the longboat 1 has been completed. What I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start trapping that one. It served well. Not scrapping Athenians. Longboat 2. Longboat 1. Okay, so we'll add that task. It's not going to take a huge amount of time. It will take some time, but it's going to be done in June. So what, 5 months? And how long do we... We will be getting the improved geological sensors this year. After that, we might start building the longboat 3s. Freighter 3 has completed orders. Which one was that? Was that the Valaskiel one? Let's have a look. It might be. They have 13 automated mines here now. Stockpiles are there. I mean... Oh, right, they dropped more minerals, didn't they? So if we have a look at Valhalla, there's a pretty decent influx of minerals again. Not too shabby. Yeah, because this place produces everything except Vendorite. I suppose they could use one more set of mines here to get to... Or maybe we'll go to up to 25 automated mines here. I'm assuming that we got plenty available still. Yeah, we got 40. Right, so if we bring in 6... No, 8. That takes us to 25. So Freya 3. I'm assuming that there's 2 of you. And yes, there is indeed. Get the automated mines. We're gonna have to do 4 trips altogether. And it was the Moon 9, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they got minerals over there, so it must be. And back to Nostrand. And Ymir, and repeat this 3 times. Then task group, you're gonna refuel from the whalers. And then go back to Valhalla. But unfortunately, we are actually out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.